it is.
Thanks, Ben. All right, Lingo means apple in Japanese. It's also the name of a Brooklyn restaurant serving up a unique blend of Japanese-American cuisine.
And for Foodie Friday, Lingo executive chef Emily Yuen is joining us, along with Enrique, who has helped prepare the food that looks amazing here on this table this morning. So let's talk about Lingo, your style of cuisine, what exactly you put out there.
Okay, so we're a Japanese contemporary restaurant, so we're in Greenpoint. So a lot of the food is kind of influenced from my travels. So for example, this is our Lingo beef pie. So it's a curry pie. I used to live in London and Australia. So it's combined with and it has bone marrow. So as it cooks, the bone marrow melts in. It's perfect. Wow. And we serve it with a burnt rosemary on top.
Wow. Do people suck the bone marrow?
Do they what?
Like, aren't you supposed to like kind of like suck the bone marrow out of the bone?
I mean, you can, but normally it like melts in as it cooks.
Wow.
So it like melts, into the beef pie.
Good
so how
stuff.
long have you guys been around?
So about a year and a half now. So it's April of 2023.
And how are things going?
Things are going well. We just got into the Michelin Guide.
Yes, I know.
Look at that.
Thank you so much. But yeah, we're just trying new things and rolling out our winter menu soon. So.
Oh my God.
So before we get to what's really catching everybody's attention, it's the thing that's gone viral, which is the parfait, right? Let's talk about some of the other items that are on the menu.
So we have this just came back onto our menu. So it's our apple tart tatin pancake. So it's like a souffle pancake and American pancake combined.
Okay.
So it's whipped egg whites and it goes in the oven. So it's like, as it bakes, it kind of rises up. So, and then we have like caramel sauce, apples. The apples are really great for the tartness in the, so it looks sweet, but it's not, with the miso caramel ice cream on top. Ooh. So it's like dessert and brunch.
Okay, and then the corner there in the front.
In the corner, so here we have our steak tartare with bone marrow. So it's kind of a play on a contrast of cold and hot. Okay. So the bone marrow is hot, and then the steak tartare is dressed with soy garlic, and then topped off with a black sesame, mustard seeds, pickled onions, and then it's like a hand roll wrap.
Oh, wow.
So it's like a Japanese hand roll wrap with like the steak tartare.
Oh, gotcha. Bone marrow is really having a moment. People love bone marrow, I know.
And we do it very different.
Yeah, okay. And what's going on here?
This is our Japanese breakfast set. So we serve with Kalbi short ribs or Arctic char wrapped around cedar. You can get with added kura on top. So it's a healthier option. So you can get this and then this together with your brunch.
Just bring this over.
Yeah, Dan and I are like eyeing those pancakes.
Boy, okay.
And then.
Yeah, you can eat that.
But did you mention this already?
Oh, no, maybe not. No. So this is our potato mole foy. So we cooked that one day before.
Right here.
Press it, so it's like layered, it's called 1,000-layer potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then we topped off with caviar, chives, and a dashi cream as well on the side.
Okay, so you're going to make what has gone viral, and it's the banana parfait.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that.
But while you were doing that, so explain what's going on. Enrique's going to show us, right?
Yes.
But while you're doing that, we're going to try this.
Yes.
So go ahead.
Okay, Enrique, you can start.
Good.
So it's our banana parfait. So it's kind of a take on a Tokyo banana. Okay. So a Tokyo banana is like the best Twinkie you'll ever have.
Oh.
Really?
So it's like a banana Twinkie. So it's like a very famous souvenir from Tokyo. So I kind of recreated that into like kind of a more indulgent, decadent American dessert as well. So we have some
crazy.
Yeah, that's really good. That's one of our signatures at brunch. So now Enrique is putting.
Actually, take more bites out of this.
So he's put banana parfait.
Okay.
Coffee jelly. So it's layered. So we don't have like there's not a parfait culture here in America, but in Japan it's really, really big. So yeah, it's like a layered dessert. It's kind of like a sundae, but like, I don't know. Beautiful.
Yeah, it is. I like the layers here.
Yeah, so now he's putting the castella cake, which is kind of like the Twinkie outside of the Tokyo banana. So like the fillings are kind of inside, but recreated, reimagined.
Okay.
This has gone viral, right?
You know what? I didn't even know that until you
Nobody told you?
Yeah, until you guys told us.
Everybody's talking about it. Okay, so what you doing here now? Ooh.
Oh yeah, so now he's adding our fancy whipped cream.
Wow, it's so pretty. It's almost too pretty to eat, but you know someone's got to do it. So.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get in there. No problem. Okay, so what's next?
Next.
Get him a beach towel.
I know. I need a bib.
Wow, now talk about a lot of layers.
Yeah, so now he's putting the foytine flakes, which is kind of like a crunchy layer, like a cornflake type. So, but this foytine is like French crepes that are like thin and then made into like crunchy, like a little cornflake cereal, but fancier.
Okay.
And now he's putting dulce de leche
This on all-
banana sauce.
This on the menu all day?
At dinner.
At dinner, okay.
I was like,
But
oh,
if you come in, we'll make it for you
breakfast?
anytime.
Perfect. And reservations needed, right?
Reservations needed. We're open Wednesday to Sunday. Brunch on the weekends.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, on the weekdays, you can walk in. We have a great happy hour menu as well.
And where exactly are you?
27 Greenpoint Avenue. So we're right by the water. By the water.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's a lot going in here.
I know.
How it would take forever.
Enjoy your breakfast.
Oh my gosh, right?
And ice cream too?
Yeah, and ice cream too. He's bringing
Okay.
hot
Gonna top it
fudge.
off.
Yeah, and then there's some chocolate sauce as well.
Oh, wow.
So it's really
This
like
is
an
crazy.
American.
Yeah, we like that.
While he's topping it off. So that one's finished,
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Hazel.
right?
Get in
Okay.
there, Hazel.
You know, well. All right, if you ask.
Right.
So you got to get in all the layers.
gotta
all the
get
way
So
to
many
the bottom.
layers.
It's messy, but it's totally okay.
Oh my, oops, sorry, I lost the
It's okay.
banana.
It's all
It's
good.
meant to be messy.
Good. He's gonna put out the ice cream. We have to go, but as he's finishing up that one, just tell us again the locations.
27 Greenpoint Avenue.
Okay, there you go. And head on
Wow.
over to Lingo. Make sure you get all of these amazing things. I'm telling you, the pancake, the souffle pancake, that's unbelievable.
This is
Yeah,
good.
the
Okay.
seafood pancakes are really.
Good stuff. Thank you guys for coming in. All right, congrats on all your success.
Thank you so much.
Keep going,
Thanks
all
for
right?
having us.
Man, he's still building.
And I'm still eating.
This is like the Eiffel Tower over here. Just keep going. Wow.
All right.